darkness guide me. None shall survive. For the Lich King, intriguing as the shadow wills. Tremble before the scourge. For the Lich King, intriguing. Die as the shadow wills. None shall survive. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King, as the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing as the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing for the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. What does the shadow will? Intriguing as the shadow wills. This better be good. The dead shall serve. The dead shall serve. This better be good. Die! Tremble before the scourge! Tremble before the scourge! Die! For the Lich King! For the Lich King! Let darkness guide me. None shall survive. As the shadow wills. What does the shadow will? The restless dead await as the shadow wills. For the Lich King, this better be good. The dead shall serve. The restless dead await, intriguing. What does the shadow will? This better be good. Let darkness guide me. Tremble before the scourge. For the Lich King, intriguing. As the shadow wills, let darkness guide me. Die, intriguing. As the shadow wills, let darkness guide me. For the Lich King, none shall survive. Let darkness guide me. None shall survive. For the Lich King, intriguing. As the shadow wills, as the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me. What does the shadow will? Intriguing. The dead shall serve. The restless dead await for the Lich King. For the Lich King, let darkness guide me. Tremble before the scourge. Intriguing as the shadow will. Die for the Lich King, let darkness guide me. Tremble before the scourge as the shadow will. Intriguing.
A hero has fallen.
What does the shadow will? The dead shall serve. The restless dead await. This better be good. Let darkness guide me. This better be good. For the Lich King, as the shadow wills. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. As the shadow wills. Die. For the Lich King. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. None shall survive. Intriguing. As the shadow wills. Die. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. Inventory is shall serve. Intriguing. The restless dead await. Let darkness guide me. What does the shadow will? What does the shadow will? As the shadow wills, the restless dead await. The dead shall serve. For the Lich King, let darkness guide me. For the Lich King, let darkness guide me. Tremble before the scourge. As the shadow wills, none shall survive. As the shadow wills, intriguing. Let darkness guide me. This better be good. What does the shadow will? The restless dead await for the Lich King. As the shadow wills, intriguing. For the Lich King, let darkness guide me. The dead shall serve. This better be good. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. As the shadow wills, none shall survive. As the shadow wills, die. Tremble before the scourge. For the Lich King, let darkness guide me. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills. We need this more better be good. What does the shadow will? Intriguing. We the restless more dead lumber. Await. The dead shall serve. For the Lich King. This better be good. The restless dead await. The dead shall serve. For the Lich King, let darkness guide me. Tremble before the scourge. Die. What does the shadow do? None shall survive. As the shadow wills. Die. As the shadow wills. Tremble before the scourge. None shall survive. Let darkness guide me. Tremble before the scourge. Intriguing. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills. Intriguing. We need more dead gold. Shall serve. This better be good. The restless dead await. What does the shadow will? For the Lich King. The dead shall serve. The restless dead await. What does the shadow will? Intriguing. As the shadow wills, this better be. The dead shall serve. Die! None shall survive. None shall survive. Die! What does the shadow will? Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. Tremble before the scourge. Intrigue. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. None shall survive. For the Lich King. Intrigue. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills. We need more. The restless dead await. This better be good. This better be good. For the Lich King, the restless dead await. As the shadow wills, let darkness guide me. What does the shadow will? Intriguing. Tremble before the scourge. As the shadow will die. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. Die. Tremble before the scourge. For the Lich King, none shall survive. The dead shall serve. As the shadow will die. Let darkness guide me. Shall serve. What does the shadow will? We need more this gold. Better be good. Intriguing. The restless dead await. This better be good. What does the shadow will? For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. The restless dead await. Dead shall serve. Tremble before the scourge. Intriguing. For the Lich King, none shall survive. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King, as the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. For the Lich King, intriguing. As the shadow wills. None shall survive. Let darkness guide me. They'll all be mine in the end. Intriguing. This better be good. The restless dead await for the Lich King as the shadow wills. Die! Darkness guide me. Intriguing. Tremble before the scourge. As the shadow wills, let darkness guide me. What does the shadow will? For the Lich King. Tremble before the scourge. The dead shall serve. As the shadow wills. This better be good. The restless dead await. Die! None shall survive. Die! Tremble before the scourge. None shall survive. Tremble before the scourge. None shall survive. For the Lich King. What does the shadow will? We need more this gold. Better be good. The restless dead await. The dead shall serve. Let darkness guide me. Does the shadow? Let darkness guide me. The restless dead await. Intriguing. As the shadow wills, the dead shall serve. This better be good. For what does the shadow will? Die. None shall survive. Tremble before the scourge. Die. None shall survive. This better be good. As the shadow wills. What does the shadow will? The restless dead await. The dead shall serve. The restless dead await. The dead shall serve. Let darkness guide me, for the Lich King. Intriguing. What does the shadow of the Lich King? Tremble before the scourge. As the shadow will, none shall survive. Tremble before the scourge. This is good. Does the shadow move? Greetings for number. The dead shall serve. The restless dead await. Darkness guide. For a Lich King. As the shadow will, let darkness guide me. As the shadow will, let darkness guide me. Intriguing. For the Lich King. As the shadow wills, none shall survive. Die. For the Lich King. This better be good. What does the shadow will? Intriguing. Let darkness guide me, for the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing, as the shadow wills. We need the restless dead await. We need the dead more shall serve. As the shadow wills, let darkness guide me. Intriguing. This better be for the Lich King. Tremble before the scourge. None shall survive. Tremble before the scourge. None shall survive. As the shadow wills. Intriguing. We need what more does the lumber. Shadow will? The restless dead await. For the Lich King, the dead shall serve. What does the shadow do? The restless dead await. Darkness the dead shall serve. For the Lich King, let darkness guide me. Tremble before the scourge, as the shadow will. Let darkness guide me. This better. As the shadow wills. Intriguing. The dead shall serve. For the Lich King. We need more gold. What does the shadow will? The restless dead await. This better be let good. Let darkness guide. Die. None shall survive. For the Lich King. Tremble before the scourge. As the shadow will. Let darkness guide me. We need more gold. What does the shadow will? Intriguing.
We need more
Shall
lumber.
serve. The restless dead
For the
await.
Lich King.
Die.
Tremble before the scourge.
As the shadow What does the shadow will?
We need
The
more
restless
lumber.
dead await. This better be good. Intriguing. Let darkness guide. The dead shall serve. The dead shall serve. What does the shadow will? The restless
For
dead
the Lich
await.
King.
Die as the shadow will.
Tremble before the scourge.
Die. Let darkness guide me for the Lich King.
We need more lumber.
The dead shall serve. This better be good. The restless dead await. What does the shadow do? For the Lich King, the dead shall serve as the shadow. Darkness guide.
Tremble before the scourge.
The restless dead await. None shall survive. This better be good. True. Let darkness guide me for the Lich King.
We need more lumber.
What does the shadow will? The restless dead await.
We need more
What
lumber.
does the shadow will? The dead shall serve. Die as the shadow will. Intriguing. For the Lich King, as the shadow wills, let darkness guide me.
Tremble before the scourge.
Darkness guide me. For the Lich King, this better be good. Intriguing. The dead shall serve. This better be good. The restless dead await as the shadow wills. None shall survive.
Tremble before the scourge.
Let darkness guide me as the shadow wills.
We need
What does the
more
shadow
lumber.
The dead shall serve. What does the shadow do? The restless dead await. This better be Let good. Darkness guide me. For the Lich King. Die
Tremble before the scourge.
as the shadow. For the Lich King, the dead shall serve. The restless dead await. As the shadow wills. This better be good. Intriguing. Intriguing. What does the shadow will? The restless dead await. Let darkness guide. None shall survive. God shall survive. As the shadow for the dead shall serve. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King.
We need more
What does the
coal.
shadow will? This better be good. Intriguing. What does the shadow will? The restless dead await. The dead shall serve. Guide.
Tremble before the scourge. Die. Tremble before the scourge.
This bed. None shall survive. For the Lich King.
We need more
This
coal.
better be good.
We
The
need
dead
more
shall
numbers.
serve. The restless dead await. What does the shadow will? The restless dead await. This better be good. Let darkness guide. As the
Tremble before the scourge.
dead shall serve.
We need
What
more
does the
lumber.
shadow will? The restless dead await.
We need
The
more
dead
lumber.
shall serve. This better be good. As the shadow wills. What does the shadow will? The restless dead await. Die! Die!
Tremble before the scourge.
For the Lich King. What does the shadow will? This better be good. The dead shall serve. Let darkness guide me. What does the shadow will? The dead shall serve. This better be good. The restless dead await. Die! Let darkness guide me. The dead shall serve. What does the shadow will? For the Lich King. As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me.
We need
This
more
better
lumber.
be good. Intriguing. The restless dead await. The restless dead await. The dead shall serve. What does the shadow will? As the shadow will.
Tremble before the scourge.
Darkness guide. For the as the shadow will. For the Lich King.
We need
This
more
better.
lumber.
What does the shadow will? This better be good. The restless dead as the shadow will. As the shadow will.
Tremble before the scourge.
For the Lich King. The dead shall serve. For the Lich King. In truth, this better be good. As the shadow will. What does the shadow will? The dead shall serve.
We
The
need
restless
more
dead
lumber.
await. shall serve. Darkness guide me. Let darkness guide me. None shall survive. Die. For the Lich King. This better be good. As the shadow will.
We need more
What does
coal.
the shadow will?
We need more lumber.
The restless dead await. The dead shall serve. As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me, or the Lich King intrigue. As the shadow wills, or the Lich King intriguing. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. As the shadow wills. What does the shadow
We need more lumber.
The restless dead or the Lich King none shall survive.
Tremble before the scourge.
As the shadow wills, this better.
We need more lumber. We need
This
more
better
coal.
be good. The dead shall serve. What does the shadow darkness guide?
We're under attack.
The restless dead await.
Tremble before the scourge.
As the shadow this better be good.
We need more lumber. We need
What
more
does the
coal.
shadow will? The dead shall serve. Let darkness guide me. The restless dead await. The dead shall serve. The Lich King. As the shadow will. Intrigue.
Tremble before the scourge.
For the Lich King. What does the shadow will? Let darkness guide me. For the Lich